couple buddies from home out here, from Arkansas, and a few boys out of my band, and we all kind of grew up the same way. We all liked to hunt and fish. And my buddy from home that's always done whatever we tell him to do, stupid, going to jump off of here. Again, this song is all about the stupid mistakes you make. So he's made plenty of them. He's about to make another one probably. We'll see if he survives. I mean, I hope he does. Yep, right here. We knew where we were doing it.
Hey y'all, I'm Justin Moore. Thank y'all for tuning in, and this is how I got to be this way. I grew up in a town called Poen, Arkansas, about 45 miles south of Little Rock, a little town. The population sign says 272, and the only reason I know that is because it's sitting in my grandparents' front yard, so I've seen it a couple times. I loved it, man. People always asked what the heck we did, and grew up hunting, fishing, was obsessed with sports, and it's one of those towns where really the only thing that mattered was family and church on Sunday morning and whatever sport was in season at the time, so.
It's everybody knows everybody knows what you're doing. You didn't get away with anything because it's just a small town.
I learned everything that I'd, take into account now is because of my parents and the way I grew up and the way I was raised. I'm very fortunate to have model parents that have been married for, 30 years.
And this is me just being sexy at 3.
Their world revolved around me and what I was doing, and now having my own daughter, it's easy to see how you can be that way about a child. My first memory of music and singing was like a lot of other folks. It was in church. I grew up singing solos or specials, as we called them. Did that because if you grow up in a town as small as mine, there ain't a whole lot of people to choose from that can sing on key.
This is actually one of my earliest music memories. I used to get a ukulele, put my boots on, jeans, and sing into the corner of my mom and dad's TV stand. Anyway, I used to sing Honky Tonk Man. I'm obsessed with Dwight Yoakam. But I always loved country music, and that was A, because my dad didn't play nothing but country, and B, because I thought it was describing me, and I thought people were writing it just about me. And it was describing how I was growing up. Actually, my dad came up to me and goes, "What are you thinking about doing this for a living, son?" And I was like, I've never have thought about it. I don't think you can do that. I've learned you can about do anything you want to do, because this don't happen to folks where I grew up, and I've been blessed enough that it's happened to me. And so I started playing music, and my dad actually is kind of a go-getter, and after 2 weeks of college, I decided, and he decided, that we'd give this a shot.
I've basically known for a long time, kid's got talent. He's basically blessed with a real good family, and that helped him get to where he's at.
In the back of Country Weekly magazine, there's these ads for production companies, and we'll make you a star for 12 grand or whatever. And my dad was calling them going, "Hey, listen to this," and over his cell phone would play it. And of course they're saying, "Oh, he's great, he's a star." Never seen me, couldn't hear what I was doing. And so we sent the CD up to one of them. At the time, my manager had a friend that owned a studio. He just happened to be there, and they were listening to my CD, and he walked in and asked who it was immediately after, 20, 30 seconds from what he says.
And I literally heard 20 seconds of it and flipped when I heard his voice. I just thought his voice was amazing. I called up his parents, asked if we could take a drive down and meet him. And like he likes to tell people, if this guy's crazy enough to drive down here, sure, we'll meet him. So we drove down and absolutely liked what I saw. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give this a shot. And if it works, fine. If it don't, fine, but at least I'll know. And I didn't want to wake up when I was 40 years old and wonder, what would have happened? Would I be George Strait? I'm a big indicator guy. And I never got any bad indications from him. Every response I got after we got done with some of the demo songs was just unbelievable.
I'm glad I took a chance. So as cliche as it sounds, man, if you got a dream, go for it, because it happens to real folks. I had the greatest year of my life professionally. In the same breath, I probably had the worst personal year of my life. It was tough.